Why do we feel so guilty not working our hardest? Right now, actually, I just came back from the gym right now, and I told myself when I was going into the gym, that I was not gonna do Zerker squats today because my knees were still they're fully healing now. I think they're basically fully healed by this point, but I wanted to fully rest it just an extra couple days so that I can fully return to practices and lifts and everything perfectly again. It was a deload week for me, which I took because I wanted to recover my body, and it's been working really well. But when I went into the gym today, my mind tricked me, and I told my mind. I mean, not really, but like my mind told me like we're gonna do Zerker holds today. Instead of Zerker squats, we're gonna do Zerker holds. And not like Zerker holds, but like where like you pick up the bar and just like walk with it for a little bit and then walk back to the thing, just so I can like not like be fully off the next time I come back. So I instead did it for 365. My max Zerker squat was 355. I've done before. So I decided, I'll just go up 365, and I'll just hold the bar, I'll walk with it and then go back. But, as I, was walking with it, it felt really light. And I'm like, and my mind was like telling me, let's go down, let's go down. And I went down. And I shouldn't have done that. Oh my God. So yeah, like I accidentally hit a new PR, which, yeah, but my mind and as soon as I finished it, my body wasn't really hurting. My elbow was actually sort of hurting actually, but my body was not hurting. But it taught me a lesson, which was your mind plays these games with you, And the next time I didn't do a circuit squat, I did the hold again, like where I walked with it and back. I'm not holding it because I did that one time where I like grab the bar like I would hold it, and my back was like messed up for like 3 days because it applies pressure to your back when you're holding it. So I just walk with it and walk back. It's like a way for me to like like get like hold the bar in my arms without like I'll explain it. So that it doesn't feel heavy like when I'm doing the Zerker squat. Sometimes people like do Zerker squats and like their arms and everything are messed up. But for me, I don't even feel that bad when I do Zerker squats. A lot of people say, oh, yeah, it's the most painful thing. When I started doing it, it was mad painful. I started doing it less than a year ago. Isn't that crazy? Wow. I did not do any squats. Like I did not train squats or anything a year ago. And I got 365 now, so that's pretty sick. I mean, I didn't do any pause at the bottom. I mean, I sort of did, but like maybe at 1 second. But I didn't want to. I'm gonna stop doing pause at the bottom for a little bit because when I pause at the bottom, it applies like full pressure to my knees, which usually is really good to do. But my knees, get messed up. And this might be a little bit of an off thing, but this camera right now, this quality right now looks insane. I think I maybe have to start wiping the phone before I record because I've never seen the quality of this video this amazing. So, anyways, I'm very happy about that part. It's just like I don't know. I'm happy the fact. I mean, I got a new PR, so that's pretty sick. The fact that I accidentally hit a new PR, and it was a 25 on the side. That's a big number. Like having the three plates. The 345s, and then having the 125 on the side. Cause I used to do like two 10 plates, and it didn't look as sick, but I didn't record it. That's kind of what sucks. Cause I was not planning on doing. I was planning on doing Zerko like the walk thing, and I was gonna record that part. But there was usually I do the bar on the side on the left side, but I did the one in the middle, and there was two people on my both sides, so I didn't want to record or anything. There was this one dude. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what was going on today. This is like, oh my God. Like how people say like, oh yeah, the weird gym encounters. I don't know what he was doing. He was like hopping around and I don't know what was going on. I think he was doing some athlete movements. He was like boom, and like jumping around. He I think it was because he had a box like how you do the box jumps like the box like he had that there. I don't think he was using it. He was just using it to sit down, and I don't know. He was like staring. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going. I didn't want to record on his side. Oh my! Why is my finger? You see that? Maybe you can't. I don't know. My finger all of a sudden. And on the other side there was these two other guys, so I didn't want to record or anything. So I didn't really record it, but yeah, that was pretty sick. I mean, I've been stuck with this guy. I don't know what he was. And I saw him as well later, doing some more athlete. Like I'm like I hear the thing sometimes where people say, "Oh yeah, I'm ashamed of doing my athlete workouts." Like if I don't know how he has the confidence to do all that. I mean, I don't really know what type of athlete workouts. Maybe like when they, I don't know what they're talking about. You know, some people do like all type of athlete. I'm not doing like hundreds of thousands of athlete movements. You know, I'm just doing, I'm mastering a couple moves. You know, and getting strong there. I don't need to do like 20-second. You know, one toe like handstand, push up. I don't know, something like that. You know, but regardless as well, I should be doing push ups after my lifts. I'm probably gonna do that from now on the days I do the upper body. I'm gonna maybe do push ups after, because you know you don't want to just do bench press. You know, you want to use your body weight as well. But a lot of people like to do dips, but I don't have a dip bar and I don't have the weight to use dips. And also, you know, I like bench press. I do incline double bench, but it's not really a main movement for me anymore. I focus more on hand cleans now and weight plus. But anyways, I did incline double bench after. It was deload day, so I went 60%, which I did only 60 pounds for 8 reps, 2 sets, pretty easy. Then I did weighted pull-ups, 30 pounds for 4 reps, I think it was. No, 2 reps. And I did 25 pounds for 3 reps. And then did some shoulder press, 70 pounds for like, that's crazy, 70 pounds. I did that for, what do you call it, 8 reps, and I did it for 2 sets. And I didn't do any hand cleans today because, you know, knees, I really want to, my knees are feeling amazing now, which is like incredible. So I don't want to risk anything. I mean, I'll risk it with the Zerker squat, but yeah, that's pretty much that, you know. But, you know, I was thinking as well, like in my mind, like, you know, about that thing before. Like, it happens to me a lot. Like, I want to run sometimes. I want to do that. And I might do some incline walks right now. Not because I want to feel any pressure or anything, because for my content. But at the same time, like, no, because no, it wouldn't work. Because then the videos are going to look too similar. I got to start maybe doing some new... I'll see. I'm coming back next week, so I'll be able to do everything again, but... Yeah, I was looking online at some other person that I knew whose content was like blowing up, and I started feeling like embarrassed almost, like a little bit like pressure. Like I was feeling very down on myself because my content still hasn't completely blown up, but like when it does, like imagine like how huge the growth is gonna be. You know, I'm sitting on something that's crazy right now. Like my retention, my watch time, everything's crazy right now on my short form videos, like on my transformation, the who I am, and my whole story. Like it's never, but it's crazy the fact that, like, you know, a lot of people take a long time to blow up. You know, I've seen it. Like people spend like 9 years to build even somewhat of an audience, so it's gonna be a long game for me. But I don't really know. Sometimes I look at other people and like, oh yeah, they have it already so quickly, and like people. Anyways, you know. It's a comparison to the Deepa Joy thing. You know, look at other athletes. You know, they post. I saw sometimes, you know, so like one athlete would post like a couple of videos and he would blow his account up really quickly. And some of these accounts blow up quickly. And it's like for me, I didn't. So it's like sometimes I feel like, you know, I ashamed everything like that. But I wonder like what happens when people stumble across my account, more and more people. You know, because there's 8 billion people in the world. 8 billion people do not wrestle. So, you know. We got like how many people? I don't know, a couple of million, 100 million. So isn't that crazy? Like some people might think like, oh yeah, 100,000. Imagine like saying like 100,000 people boo you, right, in the wrestling world, but there's like over like millions and millions. Actually, no, wrestling's got like maybe like a couple million odd. Like I think it's not too big actually, but I think it's more like a sports thing. Like it's like sports in general. You know, I don't really. So I think that's why. But I didn't really post like any like match for. I don't know. I'm just figuring it all out. So yeah, no, continuing to work as hard as possible. But at the same time, you don't want to just improve your content. Like you don't want to improve your social life, like your online thing, and you don't want to like you don't want it to be like where you know, you improve your online self, but like your in person, like your in reality self is like worse. You know, you want to like use the content as a way to supplement everything. So sometimes that gets to my head a bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it.